Big old pile of fish. Definitely a good quality catch. A little bit of a tougher bite on that full moon day bite, but the night fishing went pretty darn good for us, and we're looking forward to getting after it on our 44-hour full moon trip and trying to overcome the slower day bite by giving ourselves some more fishing time at night. That's the beauty of that 44-hour trip. Gives you an extra 5 hours of night fishing time and gets us able to capitalize on that full moon bite. But it looks like you guys pulled off a pretty good catch of quality fish despite that slower day bite.
We did. The night bite was good. You know, it was steady, nice variety mixed throughout the night bite. Sun up, we had a good bite at sun up, handful of gags, and then we went on the hunt for them, and it was just tricky all day long. We did manage to have some good weather. We were expecting a rain out, but the sun came out and the weather was nice and the bite was tricky. It was tough, and we tried all different kinds of depths, different types of bottoms, and we just it was really tricky getting the gags to go.
Yeah.
Managed to get a handful. You know, we always want to catch more, definitely put forth the effort. But the gag fishing was a bit tricky. The mangrove bite was good. We did manage to get some trigger fish throughout the day. A handful of mangoes here and there, but all in all, the day bite was tricky and the night bite was good.
Did you get some of those yellowtails again?
We did not.
Did not a lot of yellowtails?
No, not this trip.
Yeah, but the mangrove bite looks pretty decent.
Mangroves, got a button or two, handful of lanes, porgies, red porgies. We got a lot of red porgies this trip, but a couple yellowtails. We didn't get that big showing like we've had in the previous trips.
So most of these gags were caught at night?
Sun up and sundown.
Sun up and sundown. The old sun up and sundown bite is definitely where it's at. So you got to be ready for that time period and capitalize when you can. Huh?
Absolutely.
So soaking big live baits at sun up and sundown?
Yes. And making sure, you know, us as captains, making sure we're in the right area at that time of day to get on top of these fish.
What about the mangroves? What was the hot bite there?
Thread fins.
Yeah,
just
cut thread fins.
True.
Yeah. The old double snell rig. Nothing out of the ordinary, just grinding it out. Person on the bottom the most, caught the most fish, huh?
Yes.
Nice. I appreciate it, Garrett. Thanks for the report, and nice catch of fish. Light load of people, so the pile looks a little small, but for a light load, it's pretty good, pretty decent catch. A few guys limited out, so good trip overall. And we're looking forward to doing it again on this 44-hour trip coming up, and hopefully catching even more of these great eating fish. Triggerfish bite's been going pretty good, which is always a welcome addition to that big pile of grouper and snapper. So hopefully you'll be able to come out and join us for a 39-hour trip sometime soon, or the 44-hour trip this weekend. Got a light load, and looking forward to going out and getting after it again and catching a bunch more grouper, snapper, and triggerfish, and lots of other heads and tails too. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see you sometime soon here at Hubbard's Marina for a 39-hour or 44-hour or 12-hour stream. The 10-hour all day is doing pretty darn well, catching some nice lanes, a handful of nice mangrove snapper. The hogfish bite's picking up for us. We have a chance at seeing those gag grouper too. The half-day trip, always getting plenty of good heads and tails. Got a chance for those hogfish as well. So we're seeing really good fishing offshore, near shore, inshore right now. The redfish bite's going really well. Sheep's head are starting to pick up. There's still a lot of mangrove snapper around. Still a decent number of snook around. Trout action going pretty well for us too. So it's a great time to come out and capitalize on the good bite of fish and lighter loads. Someone this trip was like, hey, I want to come back when those red snapper are open, because we threw back some red snapper during the trip that I wanted to keep. Well, keep in mind, this trip had 26 people on it. Those red snapper trips are sold out. So this is the time of year where you're getting 50, 60%, 40% full trips, where you've got tons of room, you got plenty of elbow room, lots of one-on-one time with the captain and crew, and you're not being crowded out like you are during red snapper season. So something to think about. Take advantage of those lighter loads, the good fishing. Weather's kind of a little bit tricky the next upcoming week. We see that wind's going to kind of stick around for us a little bit, but nearshore fishing doesn't look too bad. It's not going to look too bad to stop our long range adventures, so we're going to have a chance to get out there and capitalize. Hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. We got lots of great events coming up. Remember, we've got Final Friday tomorrow, so if you want to come hang out, enjoy some crawfish, some free beers, some pub crawl, live music, tomorrow is the night. Final Friday, September 29th. We hope to see you from 6 to 9 p.m. for Final Friday. Also keep in mind, we've got our September 30th event at St. Pete Fishing Outfitters this Saturday at noon. We'll be speaking at St. Pete Fishing Outfitters for their 8th anniversary party. And then also we've got coming up October 3rd, next week, Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. we'll be at Bartow Ford. October 7th at 11 a.m. we're going to be at the Safety Harbor Off the Hook event. And then October 15th, 2 p.m. we're going to be at Bass Pro Shops. Every Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. we've got our live stream show. Every Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. we've got our Real Animals radio show. And Fridays at 8:15 we got our Fox 13 news segment. So we hope to see you sometime soon. Hopefully you get a chance to come out and see why Hubbard's Marina is rated #1. The #1 fishing charter in the country by USA Today and viewers like you. Thanks for watching, y'all. Happy Thursday. We hope to see you soon at Hubbard's Marina inside Fish Famous Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina.